Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Bubba Wallace's Roush Performance Ford from 2016. As always, let's take a quick look at the box here. Got our typical generic 2016 box. Darrell Wallace Jr., picture of Bubba. Number 6, Roush Fenway Racing. Darrell Wallace Jr., picture of Bubba. They made a total of 517 of these things. Roush Fenway Racing, number 6. All that good stuff all around. Actually says Gold Series for a change, which more and more boxes seem to not, but whatever. Here is the car itself. His paint scheme was sort of one of his primaries, because he always had a mix of primaries when he was at Roush. He just never had one true sponsor. Had Ford Eco Boost, Roush Performance, he had like Cheez-It a couple times, Lados, Advocare, SpongeBob. He just always had a mess of sponsors, which was kind of a shame. He's a good driver and he's a good guy, so I don't know, it's always kind of a shame that he could just never attract sponsors and he has some of the worst luck ever. Hopefully that all changes this year when he's in the Petty 43 car, because I really want to see him succeed in that car, but who knows. But anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. So yeah, this raced multiple times. It sometimes had like a different sponsor. They had like a car dealership or something on the hood. So I can tell you exactly where this one specific version of it raced, but this was the only diecast produced in 2016 for Bubba Wallace. Well, I guess they did make a promo of his Lados car this year too, but that's a promo, so it doesn't really count as much. Kind of a cool paint scheme, but we'll get into that later. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Roush, and then you have RoushPerformance.com. Got Ford Mustang, number 6, Roush Fenway Racing. Down the side, you have Roush Performance, RoushPerformance.com. You've got International, Mac Tools, Champion Spark Plugs, and Sherwin-Williams. Nothing on the C post. On the B post, you have Ford Go Further, Roush, Cheez-It, and Eco Power Motor Oil. Have your regular contingencies right there. On the back, you have Roush and RoushPerformance.com. You've got Roush Fenway Racing, number 6. Got the Michigan Ford license plate. On the decklet and roof, you have Roush Performance again. This is number 236. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Let's take a look under the hood. See, it just says Ford, Roush Performance, and K&N air filters. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid, no roof flaps on a Gold Series. There's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Typical plastic Gold Series chassis underneath there. But this design is a pretty cool car, actually. You see, if you actually look closely to it, it's not just a generic black with a red design. It's actually got like paint splatters and scuffs, and like they actually designed it to make it look like it's like rough and painted, and all throughout the car there's paint splatters, and you see like even like the numbers roughly painted. It's a pretty cool design because it's different. It's one of those cars, like I said, you just look to the naked eye, look at it in a display case, or see a picture of it, it just looks like a plain black and red car, but once you actually get a hold of it, you can see that it is quite detailed, actually. It's kind of one of those fun cars, the longer you look at it, the cooler it gets. Which I don't know if that's the reason, because this is the rarest of all the regular release Bubba Wallace cars, for some reason. Luckily, the kind of Roush Museum, or whatever Roush has in Michigan, still had this car and actually had it on sale, so that's why I was finally able to get one, because I always wanted this car, but I just never got around to getting it in 2016. Then when I went back to get it, it was just gone from everywhere. So, if you want this, go check, Roush's site, their Michigan, museum, or actual Roush site, not Roush Fenway Racing site. That never made sense to me, but whatever. But if you want this car, I would definitely recommend picking it up, You can never have enough Bubba Wallace in your collection. Can't wait for his first ride debut Pendy car to come out. I had that on pre-order already, but, so you'll see a review on that when it comes out. That'll be a fun car. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all there's to say. This has been a review of Bubba Wallace's Roush Performance Ford from 2016. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.